morning. My name is Lynn and I am your flower lady. This is where I spend pretty much every morning. Usually get out here between 6:30 and 7 and spend about maybe 2 hours out here. That's what I do, and you can't get a better office job than this for sure. Today I am doing right now zinnias, and I would say for the past 5 or 6 years that's what we've been doing, just zinnias, and then my sunflowers are over here. We used to do amazingly beautiful mixed bouquets with all kinds of different flowers, with snapdragons and lisianthus, cone flowers. But as time went on, got a little older, said let's just do zinnias and suns. And zinnias are very unique because you just don't see them. They're really a farm flower, and it's such a short period of time. This year I started cutting, I would say probably July 3rd, 4th, 5th, and that was maybe 1 or 2 bunches. Now, for instance, yesterday I think I picked 12 bunches of zinnias and maybe 14 bunches of sunflowers. So how does this get like this? Well, it's not just me, it's a whole group of people. Usually in March we start, and not me personally, my grandson or my husband come out here, probably Kyle, and start plowing up the fields. Definitely April we start planting, and again that's not me, that would be Kyle, in the end of April, maybe the 1st of May. And he does several different plantings. So this was planted the end of April, the 1st of May. And as I said, I didn't start picking or cutting until July. So it takes a while. Then you've got the boys coming out here and hoeing, which nobody really likes to hoe. Hoeing is kind of a thankless job, but you have to do it because otherwise this whole thing would be weeds. So the boys come out and hoe. Graham actually comes out here, and we have this, I don't even know what you call it, but it kind of burns the weeds. A flamethrower, there you go. It's a flamethrower, which makes it nice. And then it's great, he comes out here and then rolls this so it's not so uneven, which makes it a little bit easier for me. We do different plantings. So as I said, this was planted in the end of April, and then he's done several others. So I should have, as long as we don't get a frost, I should have flowers hopefully through the end of September. These, again, back in the day, I used to do all kinds of hybrid zinnias, but the expensive seed right now is astronomical. Mostly State Fair, because they are a little less expensive than the hybrids, which is called binary. And you will see some hybrids, if you see rows of flowers, not very many, where it's just one color. And all these others are State Fair. So that's what's growing on about zinnias. So now we've moved over to our sunflowers. And you can see that again, we stagger these as well. So right now, even though it looks like there's a lot of sunflowers here, a lot of them are already past. When I say past, they're old. And you can see also our little friends, the Japanese beetles, and we don't like to spray very much, so we have to kind of deal with that. But anyways, this row, I'll probably get 1 or 2 more cuttings out of this. Sunflowers, basically, they're smaller bunches. There's only 5 flowers in a bouquet. Hopefully these sunflowers over here, you can see they're just starting, I would say another 4 days maybe, especially if we have the warm weather. And then I'll have a new row to grab from. These 2 rows will probably come out the same time. And that's good and bad because then I'm going to have a lot of sunflowers. But as you can see, the heads of these flowers are much smaller. And these are going to be big. I usually cut them long, and then our customers can either leave them long or cut them a little bit shorter. This is the best office to work in. It's just so quiet and peaceful here, and I'm very fortunate to be able to do this.
Funding for Simsbury Community Television is provided in part by contributions from viewers like you. Thank you.